Yeah. It's funny. I kept hiring people who needed managing. And then one day a mentor told me, he said, A players create time and B players cost time. And that really hit me. And
Yeah.
I had built a team of firefighters, not fireproofers.
Yeah.
And then that day I decided I had to upgrade my standards because most companies hire for availability, not alignment. So they hire warm bodies.
Yeah.
And A players aren't just skilled, they're self-managed, they're emotionally intelligent, and they're results driven. So those are the things that really set an A player apart from a B player. But here's a twist. They don't join average cultures. They're attracted to clarity, challenge, and growth. So if you don't have those sorts of things, you might be able to hire an A player, but you're not going to be able to retain them because they're not going to stick around if you have a cancerous or a toxic work environment. And that was a hard reality that I had to face. Was that our culture stunk years ago, and it wasn't good. It was what I see in a lot of home service businesses. It was like just the dynamic just wasn't there with the team. And when you're hiring warm bodies and you get into a mindset of I can only pay this much money. That's all I can afford. I can't afford an A player. When you have that mindset, and trust me, it took me so many times to even attempt to get this right, but they don't cost you money. They make you money because they're self-managed, emotionally intelligent, results driven.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to say this isn't a cost, this is going to be an investment. And then the question that you need to present to yourself is, what do I need to sacrifice in the short term to get that long-term benefit? Because you might have to decrease your own salary or your own distributions or something for a short term, knowing that you're going to hire this A player to to join your company.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna one sec. I'm gonna call back to an event we were both at 2 years ago.